Which one would you prefer? Jumping out of a bridge for bungee jumping, or public speaking in front of a lot of audience, or sitting next to someone you've never met before? If your answer is A, don't feel too bad, because you've got a lot of company. There are many situations where communication can be difficult, and you wish you could do better. What determines social and professional success? You're right, communication. The quality of your communication with people can have a big impact in your life. So in this video, I want to talk about how to instantly connect with anyone. What you'll get in this lesson: first, we'll talk about the basic of successful conversation. Second, we'll explore two powerful ways to make a great first impression. And then I'll share with you how to make people always remember you. Let's get started. First, the basic of successful conversation. Have you ever met someone that is annoying or disturbing to you? Think about their behaviors. Are they too aggressive or too arrogant? Did they speak too much or maybe too quiet, seems not interested? And have you also met someone that you really like to speak to? You feel blessed to speak with them, and you wish you could speak longer with them. This is the number one key to successful conversation. Approach the other person with the right attitude. Every human being wants to be respected regardless of their social status. So be polite. I noticed there is one similar characteristic of highly successful people. They give respect to people, and they make them feel accepted and feel important. Number two, communication requires care. The common mistakes that normal people do when meeting new person is to establish their credibility too aggressively. They want to show how much they know, make them the smartest people in the room, and talk too much. There is a great quote by Teddy Roosevelt. People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. Number three, the success formula for instantly connect with anyone is an openness about yourself when you are talking to others. You should be as open and honest to your partners as you want them to be with you. This doesn't mean you should talk about yourself all the time or reveal personal secrets. You can tell people about your background, your likes and dislikes. This is part of the natural conversation. This is part of the takes and give in the conversation. The point here is your openness will help to establish trust. Now let's dig in. How to make a great first impression. I found this to be very effective, and it works every time. Match the frequency with your conversational partner. For example, if they are energetic people, match the energy. Be more energetic. If they are not in a good mood, be empathetic with them. Do not appear overly excited. If you meet successful people or people of authority, do not be afraid and lower your energy. Put people into the right perspective. And if you meet junior or younger people, do not be arrogant or being too intimidating. Let me tell you a personal story. I remember when I was a junior manager in the company, I felt very nervous when talking to a very seasoned and experienced CEO. Actually, he's a very nice person, but in my eyes and in my mind, I saw him very authoritative. Luckily, my mentor gave me a great advice. He said, "Handi, people are the same. You just need to put them into the right perspective and boost your confidence." I practiced that, and now, every time I meet senior people or authoritative figures, I'm fearless but still showing them a great deal of respect. So the point is, when you are able to match your frequency with others, you will connect with people instantly. Tips number two, watch your verbal and non-verbal messages when you carry yourself. There's a research about the importance of verbal and non-verbal messages. It says, for effective and meaningful communications, there are three important parts. The biggest part, 55%, comes from the body language like facial expressions, postures, and gestures. For example, how do you stand? How do you shake hands? And how do you look at people? And then 38% comes from tonality or the tone of voice. For example, do you have to speak loud or do you speak soft? Do you have to speak fast or you speak slow? And then lastly, the choice of words only accounts for 7%. Do not hang up with the percentage too much, but pay attention to the essence that both verbal and non-verbal communication are equally important. Everything from your body postures, facial expressions, your tone of voice, and your choice of words will make impression to your conversational partners. So when you meet someone, watch the verbal and non-verbal messages. What is the best verbal message that you can offer? Your genuine praise for the person and remember the person's name is the sweetest and most important sound in any language. And what is the best non-verbal messages? Your sincere smile. How to make people remember you? The golden rule is to treat other people how we would like to be treated. We love to feel important, and so does everyone else. I read about one of the greatest salesmen in history. He would remember their client's birthday, anniversary, kid's name, basically everything that is important for their clients. In retrospective, his clients always remember him and happily give him the business. If we can make people feel important in a sincere and appreciative way, we will win all the friends we could ever dream of. Finally, having good connection is an ongoing process. Don't just reach people whenever you need them. Be genuinely interested with other people and stay connected with them from time to time. Let's recap our lesson on how you can instantly connect with anyone. First, to have successful conversation, you need to approach people with the right attitude. Be polite. Show that you genuinely care about them and be open and honest with your partners, as you want them to do the same with you. Second, to make great first impressions, match your frequency, pay attention to the verbal and non-verbal messages. And finally, if you want them to remember you, remember them. Make them feel important and stay in touch with them. Thank you for watching the video, and if you want to learn more, visit my website at firstclasscareer.com.